Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video by Uanda Ngubane. If you are seeing me for the first time, it is not a mistake. Please just join the team by subscribing and hitting that notification button so you know every time I post new videos. And if you are returning, hey there, boo, I am glad you are back. I am glad I am back. I am glad we haven't forgotten our meeting spots. Yes. So, I hope you guys really did check out that last video because it was your girl's first day at university. That's really remarkable. So if you are a team and you are a team player, I don't understand. I don't get why and how you missed that. So please, before you even continue with this video, please go check that out first. I mean, it is only right to do so. Okay. The purpose of today's video is to share with you guys a few study tips because this upcoming week is my first test week at university, guys. So I am feeling a bit anxious, but at the same time I want to, I want you guys to be with me on this one and join along, and also know Guti Ayanda has got your back all the time. So this is what I do to get my study game going. 10 study tips to get your A game looking like this. So, okay, let's go. First on the list is drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water. Drink, not, guys, let me correct myself. Drink water. Yeah, drink water. So, it has been scientifically proven that water improves your brain's functioning ability. So with you need that water, that glass of water before you study and during your study to increase your brain's function, you know. And study tip number 2, do not procrastinate. Hi, local guys, we do it all the time. Everyone does it, but even me, I'm also a victim of procrastination, but it doesn't mean it is a good thing. So you guys, please don't be like Ayanda. Don't be like Ayanda, because I do procrastinate, but I do azama ukuthi ngiphume kwi-procrastination jail. Yeah, so do not procrastinate. Schedule a timetable and your study times. This will help you stay in track with your work. And also, if because sometimes chapter 1 is easier than chapter 2, sometimes chapter 3 is easier than chapter 5. J, for example, it can help you also when you don't procrastinate and you do your work effectively and consistently. It can help you ukuthi ube ahead of your class or of your work, which really helps because you don't have anxiety when it comes to a test week and you guys are actually being tested on your work and what you have been doing ngaleso sikhathi leso nifunda or during the study time. And then study tip number 4 is recite your work or teach it to someone. Yeah, this is very important. As you guys, you would think ukuthi ngiyahlanya when you see me studying, because this is what I do. I like reading my work, read it, write it down, so it makes it easier for me to understand. And when I'm done writing it down, I say it to myself, like explain it to myself to check how much I know and how much I need to go back and relearn. Yeah, that's how you learn. You explain it to yourself or you explain it to someone. And there's a saying that goes, teaching is the best way to learn. So yeah, even when you teach yourself, you're still teaching. So that way, it is easier to learn and grasp that information. Yeah. Study tip number 4: take breaks. Please don't hear me wrong. When I say take breaks, I'm not saying to do that thing that you guys do when you take breaks. You study this much of work, you stand up and you take a break of an hour, you come back tired and you're like, let me just continue tomorrow. No, I mean like take a break, like a really short break. Maybe you're studying for 30 minutes, then you take a walk for 10 minutes, or you go chat to someone gently, just chat nje about anything for 10 minutes, then you come back, or you eat a snack, you listen to music for the 10 minutes. I mean like take really short breaks so that your mind is not focused on the same thing for a long amount of time, because when you do that you're actually draining yourself and it is hard for you to really grasp the knowledge and what you're trying to learn, because when you focus on something for too long you're actually exhausting your brain. I hope you understand. And then study tip number 5 is get help. Ask questions. Use the study sources such as YouTube. Call a friend to explain to you. Like really just get help. Get someone to explain to you so that you understand, whether it's a YouTube video or it's someone who you trust knows their work. It's fine as long as you can listen to someone explaining as if you were to listen to a teacher or a lecturer explaining a certain concept to you. Yeah, listening to someone explain something actually helps to grasp what you're trying to learn, or the knowledge. You know, trust, trust. Okay. And then study tip number 6 is to do past papers. Doing past papers is a very effective way to learn. We can all agree to this. I think so. We can all agree to this, because when you do past papers is where you expose yourself to the type of questions you are asked on tests or exams, and you actually learn how to answer them by looking at imemo and how their marking criteria, and that makes it easier for you to understand what is expected from you during an exam or a test. Yeah, and you familiarize yourself with the questions. I think I said that. Yeah, I did. And then study tip number 7: study in groups. Study in groups, and if you are like Ayandangubane and you prefer studying by yourself, sometimes it helps to study around people, because that's where you get inspired. That's where you see other people are studying and they are focused, and you find it in yourself. Would say, let me just also focus and learn, because this is what I'm here to do. And if you are alone, sometimes you get hungry during your study, and then you leave your study material, you go and you eat for an hour or two, and then you find another interesting activity to do, and you are just procrastinating. This I don't know if I'm making sense. When you study alone, there's a lot of um it's easier to be disturbed, because you can hear someone laugh and you want to know the joke, and then you leave your study material to go and listen to the joke, because it is more interesting than what you're trying to study, because at the time you're just like, yo incwadi, yo isikolo. Yeah, I know that feeling. I know. So it is better to study in groups sometimes, just so you can focus, and it is easier for you to ask another person. Go say, I will. Yes, I don't understand question number 1. So would you like would someone explain to me? And that's where you gets information much more easier in a friendlier and a more intimate way in a one-on-one session, or yabo nje in a group, and you can discuss. Yeah. And number 8, ask for help. Yes, guys, it is important to ask for help. Ne? It is very important that just like I said in my previous point, it is important to ask for help, because sometimes you're not going to know it all. No, I'm not going to say sometimes. As a human being, you do not know it all. You do not know it all. So you have to get help. You need other people, you need other sources to learn. You need to ask for help. Do not find it difficult to ask for help, because help is needed. Help is needed in every aspect of life. When you're growing, when you carrying something heavy, everything important, you need help. Even studying needs you to ask for help from other people so that you can do it effectively, because you cannot know it all, and you have to also help other people. You always asking, and you're not giving. You also have to help other people so that as a team you succeed together. Yeah. And then study tip number 9, find a study method that works for you. Just like I said previously, Mina, I prefer that I write down my work as notes. Then when I have the notes, read them out loud and explain them to myself, so that I know how much I have learned. Because Mina, I'm a person who writes a lot, so when I write, I learn. That's my study technique, I guess. I write to learn. Some people, they teach to learn, just like I said before. Other people use visuals, they use diagrams. We are different and we study differently. So find a study method that works for you. Mina, just like I said, I write to learn. I then, when I'm done writing, I explain to myself. I say it all over and all over and all over until it is in my mind, and I know what's, an apple is red or green. That's how I learn. And then study tip number 10, last but not least, take care of your mental health. Rest. It is important for you to rest. Rest, guys, please, man. Rest, because sometimes when you are exhausted, you can't really use your mentality to the best of your ability. So it is important for you to rest. I hope you found this video informative. I really did thought of you guys when I was thinking, yo, next week, hey, it's my test week, so I have to start studying, really to grasp the knowledge, because I'm gonna be tested on what I have learned. I really thought, no, let me share what I do and what is there to do, to learn, to get your A's and B's and C's, anything that's good enough for you. Yeah, so guys, from me and Ngubane, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to join the team. And see you guys next time.